Hey guys, this is Insu and welcome back to part 2 of how to make a Spigot plugin. So last episode we worked on the basics, getting Eclipse set up, getting your plugin.yml ready, and just basically getting an idea of what we're going to be doing. So this episode we're going to be making something a bit more, complex than just this standard heal plugin. And so this episode we're going to be making a teleport plugin. So first of all, what we're going to do is just to make this a bit more efficient. Actually, we're going to get rid of these lines. We're going to copy this get description here, delete that line, and then we can just go change PDF here and here to just get description.get version. Save ourselves a couple of lines right there. We'll do that here as well, and get rid of PDF like that, and delete this line. Also, we can change this right here, save ourselves another line to replace plugin manager right there, because we're only doing one thing with it. Just like that. Just quickly to save a couple of lines for ourselves. Also get rid of these return lines because they don't really do much. Anyway, so now we've actually squashed our code a bit more, bit cleaner, a bit nicer. So first of all, what we're going to change here is in your plugin.yml. So let's just assume you've got this empty. You've got all these things. You want to go commands, two spaces, teleport, because we're making a teleport command, description, teleport, players, and then we're also going to do a new tag here called aliases, which means different things you can type in to do the same thing. So we'll say you can do either /teleport, /tele, or /tp, and it'll do all the same thing. Save that, refresh it, and you're done with that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to change this to teleport, and we also need to add in a new statement, which is OR, which means two of these weird lines that you'll find above backslash. So shift backslash will do this, like that. And you want two of them to say OR, and then we can go L dot equals ignore case tele, or L dot equals ignore case TP, because those are all our aliases, so we need to put them there as well. We're also going to make it so if the player has to be an opt to use teleport, and so we'll just do that. We can reuse that. So first of all, what we want to do is we go if args.length is not equal to 1, or args.length is not equal to 2. I'm not sure if I covered it in the last episode, but this exclamation mark just means not. So you could put a not there. You can put nots just to reverse everything, right? So we've got if not 1 or if not 2, we're going to go p.send message chat color dot red plus usage slash tp player, and then we're also going to add another one because there's two ways to use this. We're going to go chat color dot red plus usage slash tp player also make that a capital, just like that. We also need to import chat color. So with chat color you can just add a bunch of different colors to your chat, and I made it red to show that it's an error, and we also need return false, like that. Next what we want to do is we know that args.length is either 1 or 2, so we'll go if args.length length equals 1, like there we go, like that. Then we'll go player p2 equals bucket dot get player args 0. Okay, so what we're doing here is we need to, if their args.length equals 1, what they're going to be doing right here is they're going to be going slash teleport, and then let's say your name's Bill and you want to teleport to Johnny, they're going to be doing something like that. So first of all, what we want to do is we want to get Johnny's location and then teleport Jim to Johnny. So first thing we need to do is get Johnny so we can get his location, and what we're going to do there to get that is we're going to go here. Actually, I'll bring that back right there. Here, so we've got Johnny here. Johnny is the 0th arg, so if I had Johnny and I don't know, give me monies. This would be the 0th arg, the 1st arg, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, because it always starts with 0 and then just goes up by 1. and if this was the arguments 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would be args.length equals 5. So there's the biggest argument, this one, is args4, sorry, and the amount is 5. And that's done like that so you can do loops more effectively. Anyway, so first of all what we want to do is get Johnny. So we've got to go player p2 equals bucket.getPlayer args-0. And then we need to check if that player is actually online. So we'll go if they're null, so if they're nothing, which means we haven't found a player 2, we'll go p.sendMessage arg0, so what they typed in. Actually, we'll add in a chat color as well. Make it chat color.red plus arg0 plus is not online, and we will return false. So now if we're up to this body right here, that means that we know p2 isn't null, so that means p2 is online. And what we can do then is we can go p.teleport teleport p2.getLocation, just like that. And we can also go p.sendMessage chatColor.green plus teleporting to, and since we know p2 is not null, we can go p2.getName. Like that. Oh, I forgot the plus. There we go. And then we're done there. Just like that. Now we can also go if args.length equals 2. We can go player p2 equals bucket.getPlayer args0, and player p3 equals bucket.getPlayer args1, like that. So what we're doing here is if args length equals 2, what they're doing is they're going slash teleport. So we'll say, let's say once again we're Jimmy and we're teleporting Johnny, and we want Johnny to be teleported to us. We're going Johnny, that's how you spell Johnny, Johnny, Jimmy. So we want to teleport Johnny to Jimmy. So first of all, we need to get P2, which will be Johnny, and P3, which will be Jimmy. Or we could teleport him down to Robert down the road, and that's the same thing. P3 will be Robert, and we're teleporting Johnny to Robert. So what we want to do is we're going to go if P2 equals null, then p.sendMessage chatColor.red Johnny is not online, like that, and then return, oh, I can't spell today, false. There we go. Then we need to check if Robert's null, so we'll go if Robert equals null, and actually we can just copy and paste this right here and change that to args1. Oh, args1. There we go. Not sure what that bracket's doing there. Just like that. So now we know P2 and P3 aren't null, so all we have to do is go p2.teleport to a location and p3.getLocation. Just like that. And we can send the original player message saying chatColor.green plus args-0, not hyphen, what am I on about, was teleported to plus args1. Actually, just to make it a bit more visible for you guys, I'll change that to P2. So Johnny was teleported to Robert. Just like that. And it's really as simple as that. It looks like a lot, but really it's pretty simple in what it is. Ooh, you can also get rid of these. So I'll make sure to copy and paste this whole class into a haste bin in the description, so you can also check that out. And I'll see you in a second. I'll get the plugin loaded. Remember, you have to go export as a jar file, get your path, and then what do you want to call it? So we'll call it YouTube. Alright, and finish. So I'll be with you in a sec. I'll start up my test server, start up Minecraft, and we'll give it a go. Hey guys, quickly before we move on, you just have to change this or to and, which means and I accidentally messed that up, and I did the wrong one. So yeah, you just gotta change those two lines to two and symbols. Anyway, see you there. Alright guys, I'm back, and I'm with my trusty helper, Be Right Back, to help me quickly test this. So what you want to do first is you're going to want to do /plugins to check that yes, your plugin's loaded. If it's red, it means it hasn't loaded. If it's not there, it means it hasn't loaded. And if it's green, it means it has. So if it's not green, you're going to want to check your console, look for errors. Anyway, so we can do /teleport, and we can see that we get that usage thing we made. So let's try and teleport to, actually we'll try tele this time. We'll teleport to Be Right Back. As you can see, teleport to Be Right Back, and there we are. We can also do TP to Be Right Back. Just change tele to TP. Or we can also do teleport, and that works as well. We can also teleport Be Right Back to ourselves. Oh, I'm not Clogger, I'm Mitsu. There we go. And you teleport straight there. And we can also, if we had another person, we could teleport them to Be Right Back by going like that. And also you can see if I'm not off, if I try and do teleport, nothing will happen. So the permissions are working properly. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments, and see you in the next episode. I'm out.